Digital assets is a very important need for enterprises as they scale, right? So as you scale, you have different assets, scattered across different places, and a typical, upload manager or a media manager that any content management systems that comes with, right, is just not good enough, right? You would need to have different, variety of tags, categories over different assets. Sometimes, you would have a particular image which is licensed only to be probably used by 10 times, or, licensed only, to be used by only 5 kind of sites and a specific domain, and things like that, right? Or when you're doing any content syndication with other platforms or other portals, you might not be able to use the right same image which you have used for your own site, right? Because when you're syndicating content, all the assets goes to the site as well, right? Now all this needs a very comprehensive image management or an asset management tool, right? There is no second thoughts on that. Now and as you grow, similar kind of use cases come in videos and on documents, right? There would be user permissions and saying that who can access what kind of a content, who can replace what kind of a content, who is going to manage the content, the entire workflow of it, really needs to have a digital asset management tool, right? And as digital is becoming more complex and complex, and you're having huge portals, with thousands of nodes, right? This becomes much more complex in nature, right? And a typical media manager or storage would not gonna scale, right? So you need a third-party DAM, if you will, right? And something that, like, we are using Acquia DAM for a lot of enterprises, where Acquia DAM helps to manage all these assets very well, and at the same time very seamlessly integrate with Drupal, right? So a user who's coming on Drupal, usually, when I say user, I mean the editorial experience point of view, or the editors or the content contributors, they don't really, see a much difference between using the Drupal as a content editing and then, having a DAM onto it, right? So it has a seamless experience and it integrates very well with the backend. And, so while a digital asset manager would be managing all these assets on a DAM level, right, on the backend level, a content editor or a contributor can, keep on creating the content on the Drupal level and really don't, see a difference at all, right? And you can have very different, user level access permissions, right, defined on the Acquia DAM, right? And say that, okay, if let's say, if you're having 4 to 5 different categories of content coming in, fashion, beauty, travel and things like that, you can define and say that which kind of contributors or the content creators can access the assets, let's say in fashion, but cannot access the content in beauty, right? So you can have this kind of access, very, very, very minute access level permissions defined in Acquia DAM. So that really helps.